Okay, so I've set this up in a way that I think is conducive to actual success. I want to be able to do this with longevity. And for me, sometimes just like committing to trading every day is just a tall ask. Um, so yeah, there is that. I'm also not gonna only trade SPY. I think I'm gonna just trade SPY the first go. The first few trades maybe. But obviously the goal is to get to $1 million. A few things that I have shifted and changed. First of all, finally have access to the account. We're gonna start with $65. $20 is just not enough for me personally to really get going. Um, so yeah, $65 gives me at least a few trades a day. Um, the way I like things set up, like I love to know how much Bitcoin is, so I buy like 1 cent worth, right? So just so I can have it in my corner and on the phone, just like really quickly know the cost of Bitcoin. Um, and yeah, we'll go from there. The goal is obviously to hit $1 million. The most I've done trading just by is like mid six figures, right under like 300,000. Because then I sort of get skittish. But I have set it up, labeled it all out. So let's do this. Yeah. Initial amount 65. We're going to be risking 100% of the portfolio every day, right? But I'll have a stop. So like the most that I want to lose is 20%. Which means like maybe I take three trades at let's say $20 each. So like obviously not every day you'll use the exact amount that's in the portfolio, but ultimately you want to be able to be increasing um, the full portfolio, right? So if that means like I'm in Amazon and I'm in SPY and I'm in Nvidia once I have, I don't know, $1,900, then that full 1900 should be moving for me every day. Um, so yeah, the goal is to get 30% profit every day. So ultimately, it will take me 38 trades to get to $1 million. Purple lines are the end of the week, right? So we're starting today on Tuesday. So this will be my day one. So at the end of the day today, I want to have 84.50, right? So I want to do 30% profit on my 65. So that's how this is set up. And so sometimes, it takes more than a day for a trade to really go where you want it to go. Ideally, we're making more than 30% on the portfolio and on the trades that we're taking, right? So I've also labeled like by Friday, I want to have 142, right? So if today we have a great day and we do, that's what, 110% on the port, something like that, 117 maybe on the port, then, I could be done for the week. So this is letting me know what I need for the week. And yeah, there is there is that. So I've had it all set up. Should take 38 trades. Um, which, if that's 30% every day, that'll put me around the 20th of March. Okay. Um, so the other thing that I will be doing is pre-planning, right? The only way that this works is to have a plan ahead of time. So today I'll be watching SPY. What are my possibilities on SPY? I could do a 122 ref strat back down. Um, so this would be my trigger. And I'm just telling you now, like, there's no way I'm going to commit to doing this every day, this whole, like, drawing it out. Um, because I do this a lot in my head now. Um, but yeah, for the start, we'll do it. So this is my perfect 4 hour trigger, right? Back down, 4 hour, trigger the day. Then you have all of these pivots. One, two. Oh, let's do it on the daily. So then this is my daily mag, right? So I'll go through all those pivots on the 4 hour, hit daily mag, and then ideally we can just sort of keep going down. What does that look like? That looks like a potential outside week. Obviously, you have to flip the week. This is now the weekly open and not the daily open because we're going into Tuesday. Um, Obviously, you'll have to flip the week red, etc., etc. The other possibility is we keep going up higher, right? Um, on SPY, depending on the price of contracts, I may take this higher, depending on my 30s and 60s how those get set up. To hit all-time highs, maybe expand a little bit and then come back through. Who knows? My ideal situation, frankly, would be to go up, hit all-time high, and then start reversing and go outside day. But yeah. So I'm watching SPY. That's what's important. The other things I'm watching is Amazon, right? 2-2 reversal all the way back down and through. What does that look like on the week? It looks like an outside week, right? I have it labeled outside week. I know that my month flips here. We have about 3 days left in the month. But regardless, right? So this is my daily entry. This is my daily target. Then I have some other pivots down here, right? So I'm watching Amazon and then I'm watching Roblox to the upside, okay? So those are the three things I'm focused on today. I'm not taking any other trades outside of that. These setups are perfect. So I'll get into them if they trigger, depending on how much contracts cost. The other thing that's important to note is, okay, for SPY. So SPY's gonna gap up a little bit. The most that I want to go out of the money on SPY is probably $4 in either direction. Now, live at the moment, that may change, but that's sort of what I'm looking at here. Amazon, because I want to get outside week, but I know my monthly flip is here. Likely the contract that I will take, the furthest out of the money I will take is 230. But if I can afford like a 235 short, then that's likely where I'll go with it, right? Because 235 will put me in the money before I hit daily mag. Just depends on the cost. Roblox. Similarly, if I can remember correctly, Roblox is quite pricey and a little spready. But the most I really want to be going out of the money on things is about $5. Just to be safe. Closer with SPY, because it's SPY and I'll be trading 0 days on those. And then on these, I'll be trading weeklies. Ultimately, I'm always trading dailies on SPY and weeklies on everything else. Except for like on a Friday. Well, not except. On a Friday, more times than not, I will be trading a 0 day and a next week contract. All right, so that's that. That's where I'm at. Again, I don't know like how committed I can be to making like videos every day in terms of like pre-market, but I will do my best to make videos on like what I traded that day. Did it work or not? But yeah, I'm really doing this for me, so we'll just see how we go. This is like my favorite ticker Nvidia, but I haven't been able to really catch it lately. It's been a bit back and forth. Okay, great.